Hello and welcome to just, I guess, a vlog, if you will. It's just me, you, and a camera, and we're going to be talking about some stuff. And the thing I want to talk about is why I've been sort of absent from the YouTube channel for a little bit, and then why I have what I've been doing actually to kind of upgrade the channel and all that fun stuff. So there's a lot to it, and we're actually going to start with why I've been absent. I actually just started a new job. I was working in retail, and now I'm not working in retail, and I'm excited to be out of retail. But it's a typical day job, and it's one of those things that I no longer know how to manage my time in a way that lets me do everything I want to do. So I have to kind of like advance and learn a little bit. In fact, today is like a good day to do it. I don't know necessarily how it's going to work, but yeah, Thursdays seem to be good days, and I guess I'm going to have to upload this actually on a Thursday now to make that work. But either way, it's just one of those things that I need to figure out how YouTube fits in everything and all that stuff, and I think I'm finally getting it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I've upgraded a lot of the gear. This webcam is brand new, this microphone is brand new, this keyboard, this mouse, the capture card down there, all new, because I want to dedicate myself to making better YouTube videos. The microphone has been a pet peeve of mine for a very long time. Now I'm using a pretty significant microphone. Let me see if I can get the webcam to look at it. Yeah, that is the Razer Siren. It is not a small microphone. In fact, it's a very nice microphone. Let me adjust this. It is a very nice microphone, and it is extremely sensitive. I have it turned down on the microphone, and I have it turned down on OBS because it's just that loud, and that's a good thing to me. I honestly like that. I like the fact that I have to turn the microphone down and not the computer. Like, there were issues with the Snowball, and this one is better in my opinion. It has a lot of cool features, and I will talk about those later when I talk about the review portion of the recording setup. And then another big change is I'm using OBS. Normally I don't, but with the capture card, the microphone, and the webcam, the best way to actually record is with OBS, and that is different in many ways because OBS was never something that I considered using. I had my own ways to record everything, but I never was able to get them to communicate properly, which is why the webcam and the video from the capture was never on the same level. So now I have them all in here. I had to learn it, and it was a process, but now I know it, and I like it. I do like OBS in general. There are some cool things I can do from my side, like say that. I created that specifically as an overlay that I can use now because of OBS, and not because of my editing software where I would do this in post. I created this little GIF of my pie because I could, and I can also animate myself or even the pie, but the pie is on a different layer. There we go. Or I can do that. I mean, there are reasons why OBS is actually pretty cool, and I do like it. And then going back to the keyboard and mouse, which I had to upgrade, those were just over time, they got worn out, and I replaced my Black Widow keyboard with a new Black Widow keyboard. And again, I'm going to go into more detail if I do a review on them, just because I want to review this. There's a lot of things about the Black Widow version 2 that I love, that I need to talk about directly, because I can talk about having a Black Widow like 2014 edition or something like that compared to the new version, and how it's better. And I really do think that that could be an interesting video. Did come with this, which is my my version of a fidget spinner, because I don't have a fidget spinner. This is a legitimate fidget thingy that I will fidget with while doing things, because it is a button, it lights up, and it makes a little clicking noise, and it is pretty cool. I like it a lot, and thank you, Razer, for including that in the box. You don't know how much you just fed my ADHD. And then on the art side of things, on, you know, drawing and creating and animating, I actually have some improvements. For one, I now have an actual drawing tablet or drawing display hooked into my computer. In fact, actually my graphics card surprised me because it's got 3 ports on it. Yet I was like, I'm 90% sure one of those is just an optional port and it doesn't really have 3 display support. No, it was able to do all 3 displays, and this is the pen for the drawing display that I picked up because I have ADHD. But either way, I got a new drawing display. It's pretty nice. I do like it, and I'm going to talk about it more. It's actually not a Wacom. It's Uggee, Uggee, because it was half the price of the Wacom. And again, it's much better than you would expect for that price. So either way, it's pretty cool, and I like it, and it should help me make some interesting animations. Another thing is I upgraded my video editing software. Now I use Video Studio is the editing software I use, and I was on 7, I think I skipped 8, I did 9, and now I just upgraded to 10. And now 10 has some pretty cool features that I've been playing around with, including one called dynamic masking. Now why that is cool is I could take something random. How about that Mountain Dew bottle down there that I kind of left just sitting there? We're going to make that the item that we're going to mask, and then I'm going to make everything else disappear. Just like that. Everything else. Well, actually no, because my arm was there. So now we're going to make everything else disappear. So we're going to make everything disappear. Except the Mountain Dew bottle. And that's how dynamic masking works. It allows me to actually pick an item in the background. Just like that, I can mask out whatever I want, and this could be cool. I'm not gonna lie, I could probably do some cool things with this, and I'm excited to try. Because, you know what, I like trying new things. Keep tapping things. So then what have I been playing? Well, I've been playing Mario Kart, of course. You know, I played through Zelda twice. 2 times, and I'm gonna do my 3rd time when that hard mode comes out. So that pretty much covers what I've been playing, but what I'm going to start playing, well, I just started playing 5 minutes ago, Disgaea 5. I've never played Disgaea, I'm going to be completely honest here. But I saw previews of the game, I saw reviews of the game, and I'm like, this looks pretty cool. And I wasn't going to get it, and then I was on the fence about getting it, and then I was just in Toys R Us, because that is my to find the things that people scalp area, because Toys R Us is funny in the way that scalpers don't hit my Toys R Us. So I was in Toys R Us and I was just looking for the amiibo, and I saw this and I was like, maybe I'll get it. And then the last part of this video, I saw this. Yes, really, I saw this and I was like, how? These are limited. Like, Nintendo said these are limited. I don't even know if they're supposed to be out yet. I don't remember. But I got one. So I was like, Disgaea, new dock, match made in heaven. In fact, actually, we're going to open this dock as kind of like the last part of this video. But so I was like, I'm going to get them both. I spent way too much money in the store because both of them were there. But I got them both. And I was excited that I got them both. So let's, I guess, I do my videos really, like transitionless, like terrible transitionless. Yes. So let's transition right into opening this box. So let's actually talk about it a little bit because I do love it. On the front, you know, pretty standard HDMI, power cable, switch dock, nice and beautiful. Look at all of that. That's pretty normal. It's actually called the Nintendo Switch dock set. But the back of the box has got a little comic. You know, you're playing with your girlfriend. Then you're going to your room to get some this is a child channel, so I can't say that. And then I think this is him playing Arms in bed. Or maybe he's watching Netflix, which you can't do on the Switch as is. But yeah, so it's essentially, you know, a pretty typical situation. You know, you play in the living room and you need to take the Switch to dock it in your bedroom. Yeah. Either way, this is going to become my recording dock. And let's see, the sides of the box just show a person putting a Switch in there. And then for some reason, the other side of the box just shows where the AC adapter goes in, because that's pretty normal. So let's see what this actually looks like, because when the Switch was packaged, it was packaged with the dock sort of at the bottom. It's open. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so right here we got our cords. They come in their own little cardboard thing. This is my third Nintendo Switch AC power adapter. I'm starting to get accustomed to getting these things. And the HDMI switch. Now, one thing I did notice when the Switch came out is they did use some pretty high quality cables with it. So I'm not actually at all bummed about these. And then dock itself. Bubble wrap and foam padding. Alright, there we go. Another dock. Why does this one seem slightly wider? Nah, it's got to be the same size. But yeah, another dock for my Nintendo Switch. And then I'm going to continue playing Disgaea once I'm done editing this video, because you know what? I kind of like it. To kind of explain what Disgaea is it's like Fire Emblem, but Final Fantasy Tactics with demons. It's interesting. I'm kind of already cooked, even though I've only played one battle. It seems to have like all of the American anime voice actors that you are pretty accustomed to hearing if you listen to dub at all. So, I mean, I'm interested. I'm going to continue playing it. And yeah, so that's kind of that. And then there was one last thing that I wanted to talk about. As you may or may not know, I've been trying to develop my own video game. And unfortunately, the game we were working on fell through. It just wasn't working. So the one that I teased like several videos ago is not happening anymore. Which is why I was worried about teasing it in the first place, is because I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. So I am working on something else, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. I just want you guys to know I'm still working on making video games, and I am excited with what the prospect of our next game could bring. It's the start of a project, and there's a lot that, honestly, all we've got is a basic concept, which is a little unique, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything you do. You guys are pretty awesome. Hopefully, maybe I'll start doing these more often. Maybe I'll just talk to you guys and unload a little bit, because I actually feel better now after talking to you guys about a couple things that have been going on. Just because I don't know, I enjoy the interaction between us in this weird way. So thank you guys again. Maybe, I'll do something about Disgaea, or maybe I'll just not, because I don't know how well the game records. It seems a bit slower. I think I'm already an hour in, and I just got past my first battle, so yeah, I don't know if it will work well for a Let's Play. Either way, those were just my ramblings. Thank you guys again. Wolfie, out.